Yes, yes, yes. It's Raphael Dawkins with the Combat Radio. And I have not made up my mind which music I'm going to use. But now I think I have. We're going to go retro. We're going retro. Old school style. The original music is back, although you probably can't hear it. Probably can't hear it. Hold on, let's move these things around. Let's do the shuffle. Let's do the shuffle. I don't even know if you can hear me. Remember last time? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Come in. Remember last time? Remember the debacle? Remember the debacle when you couldn't hear me last time? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, let's stop sharing that. Start sharing the thumbnail. Okay, let's see if we got good visibility on that. Yes, we got good visibility on that. Okay, my phone's buzzing. Is it an important message? I don't know. I haven't checked it yet. I'll do so shortly, but first things first. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the screen. Let's have a look at the graphics. Handmade by Rafi's Fair Hand or Hands. Okay. Custom made just for you. Okay. So what am I doing now? Okay. Importantly, we need to check. We need to check that you can hear me. We need to do the sound check. What's going on here then? What's going on here? All right. Okay. Let's see where we're at. Let's go channel. Okay, we appear to be live. There are people watching. Let's kill the music and do the sound check. Let's go channel. Okay, we appear to be live. Okay. People watching. Okay. Let's kill. Sound check complete. All right, music's a bit quiet, but that's okay. Better than too loud. Where we at? Oh, chat. Yes. Leon Figures is up in the building. Okay. Feel like I need to move the music up just a touch. Okay, that's just a touch. Now let's see what's going on. Everything seems to be in order. Okay, so I guess we begin. Okay, so you are in tune to Boxing Talk with Rafi. 314. That's not all of them. We used to do a weekend thing. So when you add in the weekend thing that we used to do, Philip Carl Roberts is up in the building. When you add in the weekend things that we used to do, that probably brings it up to 400. About 400. So it's kind of incredible to believe. It seemed like just the other day when I was doing the first Boxing Talk with Rafi, and now we're at least 400 deep. So, come on. We need a proper bell. So we ring a bell for that. Hold on, what's going on here? Let me read this. Greetings. Haven't been here in a while. Formerly Big Ant. I remember Big Ant. Your boy Joshua lost the game. Shake my head. Now it's time for the Bronze Bomber to get his belt back. But I don't see how one relates to the other. Anthony Joshua lost. Yeah, he lost. Anthony, and I'm glad you brought that up because I want to talk a little bit about that. Okay. So let me introduce the shoot show properly. Tell you what we're going to be doing, We're gonna be looking at the card over there in America. What is it? Las Vegas. I got the date. I got the details here. Where does it say where it is? Where does it say where it is? Big upcoming fights. Okay, so it's Fury v. Wilder. We're going to be looking at that card. You know, we got Helenius versus Kawanaki on that card. You know, you got, there's the rest. There's the rest. Come on. Ajagba versus Sanchez. You got J-Rock Williams versus Hernandez. You got Belenga versus Corsairs. However you pronounce that. Where is he from? Argentina. Okay. And, of course, we got to have a little listen or a mention to Smith versus Fowler. Okay, so we're going to be doing our picks. We're going to be doing our picks on all of that shiznix. But first, let's address this question because it's a good question. Marion G up in the building. Jay Blues. Let me drop the link in case Jay Blues wants to come on because Jay Blues ain't been on in a while. He ain't been on in a while. Invite guests. Okay, let me type that in. Boom. Boom. Only 2 booms necessary. Absolutement. Cal L up in the building. Good instructions. Hit the like button, to share and subscribe to Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio and hit the bell icon for news and notifications. Hold on, I'm not really happy with my bell action right now. Hold on, let's go again. Yeah, that was better. That was better. Okay. So the link is in the chat. Let me pin that. Boom. Okay, let's see who else we got up in here. Cal L. Salute to the Raphael Dawkins Combat Nation. Yeah, okay. So we good. Greetings, Mr. Coates. Is that Mr. Coates? Okay, yeah. So let's deal with this. So we're looking at that, but let's deal with this question because I like it. It's a good question. I like it, or it's a statement, which, oh, by the way, am I sounding clearer on the mic? Because I believe this is actually coming through the mic. So let me just have another listen. Let me cut the music and have another listen. On the mic, because I believe this is actually coming through the mic. So let me just have another listen. Let me cut the music and have another listen. On the mic, because I believe. Yeah. I'm back on the mic. I'm back on the mic. It should sound clearer. Marginally. Should sound clearer. Okay. So. Oh, yeah. Of course, we have to talk about Wilder's new costume. Of course, we're going to have to talk about Wilder's new costume. I did a video with the grand reveal yesterday. So you should have seen it. But if you didn't see the video, didn't catch the video, then it's very naughty of you. But I will show it again here. Okay. So let's get the mic central. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay. So let's deal with this question. Good question. I like it. Haven't been here in a while. Formerly Big Ant style. I remember you, Big Ant. I remember you. Your boy Joshua lost again. Shake my head. Now it's time for the Bronze Bomber to get his belt back. Okay, well, Joshua, the reason Joshua lost is because Joshua was fighting the elite. Joshua was fighting a master boxer, and he wasn't too far off the mark. He won 4 rounds on my card, on most consensus, most cards. So he got that far with questionable tactics, questionable training methods, training style, etc. But make no doubt, he was fighting the elite. Now your boy, the Bronze Bomber. I didn't even know I was going to get into this so early. Your boy, the Bronze Bomber, said in an interview yesterday. Well, I saw the interview yesterday. The Brian Costa. Hold on, do I have it up here somewhere? Do I got it up here somewhere? Let me bring it up. Let me bring it up so I can show you. Yeah, let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. Okay, so Brian Costa. Let's just go history. Maybe that's the fastest way to get to it. I think it will be. Will it? Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. So let me share with you. Let me show you. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. If I'm not mistaken. Boom. Okay. That looks nice and tidy. Professor Imminent Fury Wilder. Damn you. Try to direct traffic away from the damn shiznicks. Don't worry. I'll cover it here. Okay. So, Deontay Wilder said in an interview with Brian Costa of the Last Stand podcast, Wilder said, you know, I rejuvenated the heavyweight division. Those are Wilder's words. Now, Wilder suggesting. Yes, good man. Jay Blues comes over here because he knows he hasn't been over here in a while, but I'll bring you in a second, Jay Blues. So Wilder says in an interview with the Last Stand podcast, Brian Costa, he said, well, you know, I rejuvenated the heavyweight division. And, you know, in that moment, I realized something that I couldn't put my finger on. Which was that Deontay Wilder listens to the compliments that other fighters receive, and then he claims that compliment for himself. I'll give you some examples. Okay. Deontay Wilder people were saying about Dillian Whyte. He's saying, well, he bets on himself. And then, shortly after, Deontay Wilder comes out and says, I bet on myself. Okay. Now, people often refer to Anthony Joshua as the person who rejuvenated the heavyweight division. I do that myself. I think most sensible people do. And now Deontay Wilder comes out and says, well, you know, I rejuvenated the heavyweight division. But my question is, how the hell can you make such a ridiculous statement, Deontay? It's a totally and flagrantly ridiculous statement because when you won the belt, or was it 2015 or whatever? Yeah, late 2015. Nothing changed. Nothing happened. If anything, the belt became even more low profile than it was before under the Klitschko's. So Deontay, you didn't move the needle, brother. You didn't move the needle. You just keep on taking the real attributes of others, and you try to cloak yourself in other people's accomplishments. That's right. Well said, Rafi. I'll give myself a pat on the back for that. Deontay, you tried to cloak yourself in other people's accomplishments. You didn't bet on yourself. You stayed low. You kept your head low. Dillian Whyte bet on himself. You did not rejuvenate the heavyweight division. It was low. It was an all-time low. Your flagrant lies must stop, my friend. That accolade goes to Anthony Joshua. You have to stop lying. You're constantly lying and you're fooling some people. And in comes I'm gonna have to Oh man, what are you doing to me? You're killing me over here, Uncle Burnt apostrophe. You're directing traffic away potentially. That ain't good. You drop it in one time and then cut. Leave it alone. You're repeatedly doing the thing, man. You're trying to drive traffic away. What the hell are you on? Jay Blues, how do you do?
I'm great, Raph. How's it been, man? It's been a minute. I started a new work schedule, bro, but I got a bunch of free time, so I'm back to give the love, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, can this man get any crazier? Can he be any more nonsensical? Like, he's sitting there. Like, this is my whole thing. He's sitting there like some 10-year-old, bro, with these little power structures. Like, he's got his name on the seat, his name on the t-shirt, name on the socks. I guarantee he's got on Bronze Bomber undies. And this man's just he's completely in a world all of his own. He brought life back to the heavyweight division. He is the savior of the heavyweight division. Says who? Says who, man? Like, what did he do?
Says him.
What's the biggest crowd he had for his fights? Anywhere near Anthony Joshua Klitschko? No.
Did you see that stadium? The Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in the
Wilder did. He was there. He didn't call nobody out. He didn't get in that ring and get in AJ's face as Wilder or Fury did him. You know what I mean? He could have called him out then, bro. Both of them, it's cap. It's nothing but he says, I don't have a team of yes men around me. I just have a team of people that all know their place. What the hell does that mean? He's just completely bonkers, man. And I mean, I don't even care about Fury anymore at this point after the BJS. Like, I'm trying not to curse. Just forget both of them. I hope they both lose, man.
Deontay Wilder he just lies, man. I can't accept the lies. He sits there barefaced and he lies. He lies through his teeth. You know, have you ever had a friend who constantly lied?
Yeah, you get away from after a while, man. You can't be around that, bro. Some bad things gonna happen.
You tolerate it for a while, and everybody in the room kind of looks and rolls their eyes. Yeah, he's just lying again. But there comes a time when your cup runneth over, and you can't take it no more, and you just have to say, "Bro, can you stop lying? You lie too much. You're always lying. It's getting too much. It's just, please, just stop. Please stop." And yeah. What is it? Wilder ran low risk, high reward strategy. Yeah, low risk, high reward strategy. And it worked out in the end because he got 2 fights with Tyson Fury, and he's made some long money on that. 28 million for the first one. Probably get about 15 to 20 for the second one. I mean the third one. So I'm talking about the second fight and the third fight. So yeah, I mean it worked out. They skirted around. Won the belt off Stavern. Fair enough. That was his first top 10 win. Okay, that was legit. He picked up the belt off him. And that was a vacant belt when Stavern got it. So Stavern made his first defense, lost it on his first defense to Wilder, and they've kept him. It's almost like they tried to keep him off the radar. And that's fine. That's fine. But then for the man to come and out of his own mouth say, "I rejuvenated the heavyweight division." It's like, what the hell? Who can't somebody just talk to the guy and say, "Stop lying"? And the weird and horrible thing is that there's going to be some misguided souls out there who are going to actually believe the guy, who don't know. Don't know no better. They don't know no better. They don't know no better.
If he really saved the heavyweight division, why isn't he as famous as Mike Tyson? Why isn't he on everybody's feed? Why isn't he popping up on every bit of social media? Why isn't he the king of that? Nobody knows you, Deontay. You didn't save anything but yourself, man. From a real fight, son. Fighting all these high-ranked opponents, 289, 480 fit, like, they don't matter, son. That ain't no credible opponent to stack yourself up as some kind of legacy fighter. I'm so ready to be done with him, man. I can't wait for this Saturday. Can't wait.
I feel like a kid I feel like a kid, like, waiting for Christmas just a few days away. Let's just get it over with. Let's just get this damn thing over with. Let me just see what he's saying right here in this moment. Let's see. Let's take a risk. What's going on?
Oh, they contradict them. They're probably the biggest contradictors in the hit ever gonna happen. When you have a white paper and black ink to that paper, and and here we are now, and it feels good to finally be able to be on the right track and try to get this thing over and done with.
Give me a soundbite, man. Damn it.
The man's drunk. He's sitting there drinking red wine in the middle of an interview. He's drunk. He's rambling. What is he saying?
I want some sense. I want to hear some sense. Give me a soundbite, man. Give me a soundbite.
It's already been made. We already had a brotherhood bond.
Oh Lord, yeah. Okay, let's talk about the love, because he spent about half of this interview talking about love. He was talking about the love we have.
Most people ain't as close as me and Malik. They won't ever share a bond, the relationship, the likes of which me and Malik have.
They will never have the bond we share.
You don't understand the love we have.
What the hell? Okay, you got your mates around. Okay, it's nice when you have your mates around, but then at the end of the evening, you're glad when they're gone. You know what I'm saying? You got to vacuum up that somebody probably broke something. Whoa. Something you're probably going to have to vacuum the carpet. Somebody spilled their Cheetos and then crunched it in the carpet. But you're glad when they're gone. You're glad when they go home. The Fight Doctor. Make some sense of this nonsense. The Deontay Wilder said that he rejuvenated the heavyweight division. Talk to me.
Fight Doctor's in the house on Rick James status, as always. Good afternoon, evening, gentlemen.
Good evening, the Fight Doctor. Make some sense of this.
Well, I'll tell you what. I don't know that Deontay Wilder rejuvenated the heavyweight division. But what I do know is that he has lit a fire underneath the Anthony Joshua faithful, because they can't seem to stop talking about him. And they certainly can't seem to stop criticizing him, whether the criticism is justified or baseless. And I find that most often the criticism falls in that latter category. So that's what I know.
Yeah, just break that down for me.
Well, listen.
Put it in its simplest terms.
Look,
terms in the fewest words.
At the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, Deontay Wilder defended his paper title 10 times. He was able to avoid being knocked out by the replacement for the replacement. He was able to avoid getting knocked out by a cruiserweight. And when he lost, it was only to the very best in the division. So I find that a lot of the criticism directed towards Deontay Wilder is unjustified, unwarranted.
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 Okay. Well, he just said, can I direct you to his statement? Let me play the tape. I rejuvenated the heavyweight division. Talk to me about that.
Well, again, the Anthony Joshua faithful can't seem to refrain from having Deontay Wilder's name in their mouth.
Did he rejuvenate the heavyweight division in your opinion?
I don't know that. I don't know that Deontay Wilder rejuvenated the heavyweight division. Now, has he made a stir in the heavyweight division? Yes, of course. I think so. But I don't know that the heavyweight division was rejuvenated because of Deontay Wilder. Now, maybe perhaps he brought some attention back to the American heavyweight scene. Okay. But rejuvenating the heavyweight division, I don't know. I don't know that Deontay Wilder is responsible for having done that.
Deontay Wilder. So in the simplest terms, you're saying no.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I'm asking you for your opinion, sir. That's why you're here, to share your opinion.
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know that the heavyweight division was particularly dead before he arrived. I mean, sure, we were at the tail end of the Klitschko era, and I mean, certainly nobody really cared about that. But you know, I would say, you know, before we had Deontay Wilder, really, you know, we had Tyson Fury, and certainly Tyson Fury is you know, not, he's certainly capable of keeping himself in the headlines regardless of what he's doing. And I think, you know, Tyson Fury having beaten Klitschko when he did certainly provided a shot in the arm for the heavyweight division. So no, I don't think that Deontay Wilder rejuvenated the heavyweight division. I don't think so. No.
Okay, so out of the Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, and Anthony Joshua, those are the top three. Well, were the top three. Alexander Usyk's up there now. Who would you ascribe the rejuvenation of the heavyweight division to? Which one of those three characters would you say rejuvenated the heavyweight division?
I mean, it would have to be Tyson Fury. He has the best. He has the best wins among that group. You know, his antics in and out of the ring have certainly drawn attention, I think, to the heavyweight division.
We're talking about rejuvenation. So you would say at that time, 2015, Tyson Fury rejuvenated the heavyweight division because he had the best win in Klitschko. Is that correct?
Yes, I would say Tyson Fury. Yes.
Okay. Jay Blues. Who rejuvenated the heavyweight division? Deontay Wilder's saying it's him.
If you want to pinpoint it to 2015, where he has the win over Vlad, I mean, you can guess. I guess you could say that because he shook up the heavyweight division and like created a new way other than just Klitschko being the long range champ. But for really, it's, if you want to look at the past couple of people putting in work and going through top 10 opponents, it's AJ. Like if there's anybody fighting more top 10 competition, bringing the heavyweight division back to the public eye, it's AJ, man. Who has Tyson fought besides Klitschko? After Klitschko, who is Wilder fought? Like none of us been anything of note, man. Everything on Anthony Joshua's resume stands out as a true challenge and a true test and something to actually lift up as a legacy, man. Like neither one of these guys have done anything since Klitschko or Tyson hasn't. So I'll say AJ, man.
Yeah, AJ. We got one for Tyson Fury. We got one for Joshua, and it comes down to me now. Which way do I go? Well, the reason I rule out Tyson Fury is because Tyson Fury did break the belts loose. But then after Tyson Fury broke the belts loose, he broke loose. He disappeared. Dropped out the rematch. I think Vlad had an injury. He dropped out. And then Fury had another injury. So I think Fury dropped out twice. So there's 3 training camps. Vlad was in three training camps, 3 partial training camps before he came back against Joshua. 3 partial training camps. One when Fury dropped out. Second one, he dropped out. And then the third one, Fury dropped out again. And that was that. Fury was gone. Retired. So he broke the belts loose, and then he broke loose. Then in came Anthony Joshua and started fighting top 10 after top 10 opponent after top 10 opponent after top 10 opponent to the point where he's fought 10 consensus top 10 opponents who were in the top 10 Ring Magazine top 10 when he fought them. At least 6, maybe 7 now with Usyk. Whereas the others, between them, they only fought each other. Tyson Fury fought Vlad. That was 1. And then he fought Deontay Wilder. That was 2. Deontay Wilder. That's Deontay Wilder. He's got 2 as well. Or maybe 3. Maybe 3 because Stavern may have been in there for the first fight. Luis Ortiz would have been in there for the second fight. And Tyson Fury for the third fight. So Tyson Fury's got 2 top 10 opponents, consensus top 10 opponents, ring top 10 opponents during the last 6 years. He's got 2. Vladimir Klitschko and Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder's got 3. Stavern was a Ring Magazine top 10 opponent, I believe, when he first fought him. That's 1. Luis Ortiz 2, and Tyson Fury 3. Oh, he's got 3. Anthony Joshua's got a slew of them. He's got a slew of them. Should I say? I should say it, really. I should bring them up. Unfortunately, it's on the damn page. Luckily, it's on the damn page. Okay, so Vladimir Klitschko 1. I don't know about Carlos Takam, but Joseph Parker 2. Alexander Povetkin 3. Andy Ruiz, was he in the top 10? No, probably not. Not the first time. Second time, yes. 4. Kubrat Pulev 5. Alexander Usyk 6. And I may have missed one. Maybe Dominic Breezer was in the top 10 at the time. That would make him 7. Charles Martin would have been in there at the time. That would make it 8. But yeah, 8. Madness, I tell you. So we got 2, 3, and 8. Anthony Joshua's fought more top 10 opponents in the last 6 years than Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury combined. So that's crazy. Talk about rejuvenation. That'll rejuvenate you like some cold water in the face in the morning, on a winter's morning. So I don't think there's any question about that. It's complete and utter poppycock. Crazy. But Jay Blues, I gotta ask you, because I haven't asked you before. Who wins this weekend? I'm gonna ask everybody. Actually, as a matter of fact, didn't I do a poll on this the last time? So I don't need to do a poll again, do I? Surely. But I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do a poll anyway. But I think it was 75% for Tyson Fury last time around. Let's do it again. Why not? Jay Blues, who you got and how?
Talking about the main event?
Talking about a main event. We're talking about Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder.
The fraud versus the twerker. I'm going to take the fraud by 4th to 6th round knockout. Or 3 to 6. Like, he's going to do it sooner, and Malik is there to protect him, man. Like, what? This is a cash out. The handlers of Wilder are getting their money's worth, man. They're gonna get as much as they can out of this dude, because he's not a fighter anymore, man. And everybody's gonna see the return of Deontay and the retirement of Deontay. And I hope he don't get hurt too much, man. I hope they throw the title in early enough, and his cronies don't cause some type of Andrew Golota Riddick Bowe just nonsense, man. I hope everything goes smooth. I just feel like some freak shiznick is gonna happen at the end of the fight, man.
Wow. Some WWE shiznicks is being predicted. Damn. I hope not. What's going on here? Big Boys Boxing Size Law. We're still trying to big up Joshua over here. Dude won't even be fighting until next year. So for now, irrelevant. Well, how is he irrelevant when the question is who rejuvenated the heavyweight boxing? How is he relevant when the consensus is that he rejuvenated heavyweight boxing? And that's the question. And why is it the question? Because Deontay Wilder last night said that I rejuvenated heavyweight boxing. So that's not trying to big up Joshua. That's addressing a question. That's addressing a statement that Deontay Wilder made when he said, I rejuvenated heavyweight boxing. And that needs to be challenged because it's quite simply untrue. So it's not trying to big up anything. We're discussing a statement made by Deontay Wilder in the Last Stand podcast.
I love how many times Custer had to maintain his face. Like, he had to hold a face. Like, his eyes told what the story was mine is thinking, but I'm saying so many times Wilder said some things and he just had to maintain professionalism. Like, big up to Brian Custer, man. He's got a great poker face, bro, because Wilder was just, he's out of his mind. He's out of his damn mind.
He's out of his damn mind.
How do you say it? Reinvented himself.
Reinvented.
The man can't speak, and he's a public figure. It's insane.
Public figure who can't speak.
Reinvented. Excuse me, I wrote it down. Reinvented himself.
Reinvented, yeah.
It would be just that. But now, he's fully devoted. He's dedicated, and it's an opportunity of a lifetime for him. And I'm just so happy to have my brother along, someone that truly loves me no matter what, man. It means so much to have all my brothers with me, man. And it's just an overwhelming feeling, man. It's something I should have done a long time ago, but sometimes you have to go through certain things and you have to travel down certain paths. And only then when you know that you have to make certain changes or make certain turns along that path, especially when the road get bumpy and you need that road to be smooth on the next journey. So what you do, instead of paying somebody, you get out and do the work yourself. You smooth that road out yourself,
Holy hell. Smooth the road out yourself. Holy guacamole, trying to get some sense out of the man's like trying to get blood out of a stone. Fight Doctor. Give me a picks, my friend. The poll is up, people. The poll is up. I know we did it last time around, but boom. We're doing the picks. We're doing the picks today. Yeah, Fight Doctor.
So conventional wisdom says Fury. Now, I'm hesitant to make a pick. I'm leaning Fury. I'm going to wait until the weigh-in before I make my prediction. But the signals that I'm seeing, right? I would not be surprised if Wilder pulls this off. Reason being is now you have Sugar Hill, Fury's trainer, stating that Fury is coming to the ring at 290 plus pounds. 290 plus pounds.
Who says that?
Sugar Hill. That's straight from Fury's trainer. That they're coming to the ring at 290 plus pounds. And yeah, that's in my mind, that's comical. Right?
You believe him?
No. But we'll see. We'll see. Because if they're serious and Fury comes to the ring at 290 plus pounds, I'm giving Deontay Wilder a legitimate shot at pulling this off, right? So there's an old saying that will beats skill. And, just from my casual observation of what's been going on the last year and a half that this whole debacle has unfolded, you have one guy who has made it his life's journey to get the fight made. Like his whole focus, his whole reason for being, his reason for getting up in the morning.
Reason d'etre is what is how the French say it. Like, come on, let's have some international flavor. Reason d'etre.
Yes, sir. His whole point of being is to get the fight made and get the other guy into the ring. On the flip side, the other guy, over these last 18 or so, however many months it's been, his whole point has been to fight someone else, duck the fight, put white powder up his nose, party with his drug dealing friends, fight someone else, and any and everything except, fight the guy who he's contractually obligated to fight. So it seems that in the will category, Deontay Wilder has that hands down. Without question, he wants this fight. I think he wants this fight more so than Tyson Fury wants it. So, look, there's a whole lot to be said about the guy who has the most amount of motivation. And I think in the motivation department, Wilder has that category. He has that on lock, hands down. So, I don't know. If you're coming to the ring 292 pounds, 290 plus pounds, how much commitment did you have to giving yourself the best opportunity to win the fight? Okay. When the other guy has been training like a... Go ahead.
One question, man. One question.
Yes,
in the first Brian Custer interview, as soon as Wilder came out with all the allegations, confirming all the allegations and cheating and all that, right? He gave Brian Custer interview, and he did he not say in that, we're moving on from the Fury fight? Yeah, we're moving on. We're going to look at other people. Charles Martin, yeah, we're looking to get that.
I didn't see the interview. I'm just going by...
And then all of a sudden, it's on to arbitration. Like, I think this whole thing's being forced on Wilder. That's why he brought in Malik Scott. He brought in a friend that he knew would take care of him. Like, this is set up. Like, this is a cash out, in my opinion. Like the handlers, the powers that be that control Wilder, that have investments in Wilder, they're getting their investments back. They're not going to let him dawdle around and fight Chris Martin, which ain't really of any market value. It'd be a good fight, but you can't really sell that. Like the Tyson Fury's fight is going to sell like crazy. And now with Tyson talking about all the craziness in his interviews, admitting to allegations just to sell the fight, like it's gonna do good numbers. I don't know if they're gonna get their money back, but dude, what will do you see? Like what's making you see all this will? Like he's not even owning up to anything he said. You know what I mean? He's still in this land of delusion. Where's the will at?
Well, I'm just going.
I want to hear what Fight Doctor's got to say if Tyson Fury, which is more logical, comes in at around the same weight he came in last time, in the 270s. So Tyson Fury comes in the 270s. What do you say then, Fight Doctor?
I say that Tyson Fury is giving himself the best chance to win, and that he's taking the fight seriously. And if he comes in looking like he did for the last fight, I'm picking him because, well, logic dictates. But if he comes in 292 pounds, as Sugar Hill said, then, I mean, I don't know. How do you 292 pounds? You have to fight for 12 rounds, right? Yeah, that's. I don't know.
I said 270.
Yeah, if he comes in 270, if he comes in looking like he did for the second fight, I'm picking Fury.
Okay.
But I'm telling you what I heard from his trainer. What I heard from his trainer, right?
Okay, cool. We know that he uses misdirection. We know that team uses misdirection. So I'm assuming that Tyson Fury is going to be coming in the 270s. And under those circumstances, what I'm saying is that, well, to be honest with you, under any circumstances right now for this third fight, it's just going off pure logic. It's Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury wins, and Tyson Fury stops Deontay Wilder. For a long time, I didn't even know if Deontay Wilder was serious about wanting to win this fight, serious about taking the fight, because it's a lot of money. He's going to get between 15 and 20 mil for this, I estimate. I got 28 for the last one. That's pre-tax, yeah, but still, those are the numbers. So he's become a very, very rich man off this cherry pick that's gone wrong. He's become a very rich man. He's got generational wealth now. Even if he just walks away with 20 million, half of that, 21 million, half of that, he's still a rich man. That's a rich man. That's a lottery win. That's a lottery win. So I was thinking that he's just coming into this fight, Deontay Wilder, just coming into this fight to pick up his last paycheck and walk and ride off in the sunset. That's what I was thinking, but I don't know. I'm beginning to believe now. People have kind of influenced me into believing that he's taking it seriously. So I say, if he is taking it seriously, if he does truly believe in his heart that he's acquired skills that will enable him to beat Tyson Fury this third time around, if he truly believes that in his heart, in his mind, in his soul, then I think he's got a chance. I think he's got a chance of an early knockout within the first to fifth round. I think he's got a chance within the first to fifth round. But that said, purely on a logical basis, I have to go with Tyson Fury. Purely logical. I have to keep it logical. Take out the mysticism I have to go with Tyson Fury. By stoppage, TKO stoppage. Somewhere up in there in the 7th and 9th round. Somewhere up in there in the 7th and 9th round. So that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to take out the mysticism. Oh, but if he does this, if he does that. No, forget about that. I'm going with Tyson Fury between the 7th and the 9th round TKO stoppage. But, I have to add, if Deontay Wilder is training with true belief that the skills he's acquired, polished off, got back, whatever, if he believes that will enable him to knock Tyson Fury's block off, then I believe he has a chance within the first to fifth round. So that's going to be my final word on that. I'm conflicted between logic and maybes and ifs.
Can I chime in for a second?
Go ahead.
Look, if Sugar Hill is telling the truth and Tyson Fury comes in at 290 plus pounds, if Deontay Wilder is still standing after 6 rounds, I think it gets ugly for Fury. I think it gets real ugly for Fury.
What would Wilder have left, man? You know what I mean?
Wilder
Think about the last.
Wilder carries his power late into the fight.
Okay, I agree with that. In cases where he didn't get leaned on like he did in the second fight, halfway through the fight in the 4th and 5th round, he was completely dead.
Well, he's been taking a beating.
You know, I mean, I don't think he had any steam on them punches whatsoever, man. So, I mean, maybe in an Ortiz fight, but not a Fury fight. He's not going to carry that power. Not if he gets leaned on, man.
Not if he gets leaned on. That kind of alters the equation potentially. If he gets leaned on, it's a whole different. When he gets leaned on, it's a whole different ball game. It's a whole different. If he's got time to just set his feet and then take that lunging kind of, what you call them, baseball throwers over there, pitcher. If he gets the chance to take a run up like a pitcher, like a baseball pitcher. Do they take a run up or do they just stand still? They probably just stand still.
They stand still.
They stand still. Okay, so that don't work. If he gets the chance to run in like a cricket bowler, you know, and whip that in, then yeah, fine, that's one thing. But when he's getting leaned on, it sucks the energy right out of him. Sucks the energy right out of him.
His best chance is to land a right hand off the foot, and he can't do that. Get Tyson on the way in, and before he gets leaned on, before he gets clinched, and make it a battle of actual firing, actual punches. But he can't, man. He pulled that trigger. He can't time. He can't set his feet unless he's going forward.
Unless he's going forward.
I've always been in a great place, even after the last album. I was in a great place because of the people that I surround myself by every day. You know what I mean? People got to understand that it's very important to structure yourself around great people. Not just good, but great people. Because sometimes good just ain't enough. You know what I mean? We don't seek to be good. We seek to be great.
Okay, so more talk about greatness.
Hey, Raph, real quick, man. Real quick. Thanks for having me on, bro. I got to run, man.
Hey.
You going to be live? You going to be live for the fights this weekend?
Yeah, man. Going to be live for the fights this weekend. Make sure you come back over here.
Yeah, I'll roll through, man. I'll say what's up to you.
Combat Radio. That was the J Blues. This guy's on channel. Go check him out. Much appreciated. J Blues.
Peace, y'all.
Shout out to Mr. Blues.
Everybody take care, man.
Shout out to J. Shout out to J Blues. What happened there? Come on now. Yeah, that's better. Outing. That's the outing. Okay. Fury won't be 290. Just Sugar trying to throw off the fans. What we're saying here, Fury outsmarted Wilder in various ways in that second fight. It's a tall order for Wilder, in my humble opinion. 2 or 3 rounds in, I think he will realize he really didn't want the fight like he initially said after the second. Damn. What's this? I have no doubt Wilder wants to KO Fury, but I think he has had to convince himself he can win because he don't want to fight Fury. OMG. There's a lot of speculation. We're speculating. We don't know what's really going to happen, but we're speculating. I'm kind of fascinated.
Say, question. Wasn't Wilder offered step-aside money?
No.
He wasn't offered step-aside money for Fury. Josh would happen.
No.
I thought that he was, but apparently he wasn't.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Let's listen a little bit more.
Certain people are getting judged because of the color of their skin and stuff. Now that's different to be judged by something that you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Of that person, you just looking at him, and because he looks a certain way, or carries him or herself a certain way, then you want to judge. But when that person have showed their character, not once, not twice, but it's like a snowball effect. And as over time, a snowball can be small, but during the duration of time, as it started to roll, it get bigger and bigger. And when you see that, and that person says something, Do you believe that? Do you believe them?
Yeah, you raised a good point.
let it, you know, so we'll let that marinate a little bit.
We'll let that marinate a little bit. Okay, Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder isn't looking for a decision. He's looking for a body bag. That's why I like some optimism. Some optimism. Somebody coming up, speaking up for Wilder. I'm trying to let him speak for himself.
0.001% of people that will do this and won't do this. And the people that won't, and the percentage is way lower than the people that won't do this than the people that will do this. Because
okay, damn it. Oh Lord, I'm trying to look for something sensible. I'm trying to look for something sensible, but it ain't easy. It ain't easy. Wilder loves a good sermon. Oh my gosh. What's going on? Wilder needs success early to stop it going the same way. Quicker for sure. He needs that early success. He needs that early success. Okay, I can't get no sense out of Wilder whatsoever. I tried. You see me try. I tried one last time. Let's try and get a good, decent soundbite.
Yeah, that was his quote when they asked him about you two fighting.
At the end of the day, Brian, I go down in history. It's only been 6 fighters in the history of fighters have defended that title 10 times. I've done it for 10 defensive titles for 5 years. So don't tell me about going to a next level and having a weapon that you need more than one weapon to do so. Because with that being said, I've already debunked that situation, that case. No matter what people may say, I've debunked that. I'm amongst the elites. You know what I'm saying? I topped Muhammad Ali in his second reign with what, if you want to say one weapon. I guarantee you none of my sparring partners that ever come down to camp with me will tell you differently. I guarantee you that. Yeah, especially in this camp where I've broken ribs and
all right.
To do certain things and shit, and people accept that, man. This is already dangerous, bro. It's already dangerous, and you got to understand this to see entertainment. Then you can't stop people from doing that. And you know.
All right. Let me try one last time.
Whether I'm still in the sport, winning or not, like I can feel it getting close of retirement. Anyway, I can feel it. Like I feel like I want to, because there's a lot of things that I want to do outside of boxing. And there's a lot of things that I'm getting into. I'm very talented in a lot of different things that I don't share with the world, you know.
Okay. It's getting closer to retirement. He's looking at retirement. It's getting close. The fight doctor, when a fighter starts talking about retirement, they're kind of looking at the back door. They're looking at the back door. They might have a foot out of the door. They might have a toe out of the ring. The fight doctor, talk to me.
So the press conference is actually going on right now.
Oh, Lord.
And you should see this outfit that Fury is wearing. But you're right. When a guy starts talking about retirement, then, yeah, he's, looking to make his exit. But, I mean, Wilder's 35, 36. So,
yeah, 35, 36, yeah.
So he's an advanced age for heavyweight,
yeah. He's an advanced age. That's why I think that he's looking at a paycheck and cut. He's going to get the check and cut. That's what I'm thinking.
Very well could be. I mean, we don't know. We don't know what's going on honestly inside of his head. We only know what we see. And that's a distinct possibility. But me personally, I think it's about more than just a paycheck. In terms of what Deontay Wilder is thinking and feeling right now.
I hear you. Okay, I think he's looking to get a paycheck and cut. He's already a rich man. This is going to make him a richer man. He's got generational wealth. I'm happy for him in that regard. But messed around the boxing public, could have had undisputed. He's going to walk away with around 40 mil from all of the. He's going to walk away from 40 mil with around 40 mil from both of these, the second fight and the third fight, if he's lucky. He's going to walk around 40 mil, but yet he could have got that for one fight with AJ, double that for two fights with AJ, and he walked away. So he's basically took one bag that was on the table, but he left the bag that was under the table. He's walked away with half the money. The man's walked away with half the money. Don't make sense. If you're talking about generational wealth, he should have took the AJ route, but he didn't, because he thought that Tyson Fury was a cherry pick, and boy, was he wrong. Boy, was he wrong. So I expect Deontay Wilder, after he loses the fight to Tyson Fury, which I think he'll lose, I expect him to go into retirement. The fight doctor.
So I'm looking at Fury.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, he's looking 290.
Okay.
He's got this outfit, it's loose fitting,
right,
but
let me bring it up. Let me bring it up. I didn't really want to be talking about it while we was doing the show, because I mean, on a logical basis, that might lead traffic away from the show. So I thought that would have been common sense. But anyway, since I was wrong about that, okay, let's pull it up and let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Okay, let's bring it up here. Let's stop sharing that and start sharing this. Okay, so what's going on? That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So, okay, that's what's going on. That's what's going on. You're saying that you think that Fury looks like 290, and I'm saying, what a load of crapola.
Well, I'm looking at Fury from a different angle. I'm looking.
Oh, you're looking at it from a different angle. What I see is eyebrows. I see the bridge of his brow looks sharp. That ain't no 290. His nose looks sharp. You can see the kind of cheekbones. I say it looks in damn good condition. Good 270 condition.
I was looking at a full body shot of his profile, and it appeared that he was carrying a bit of a spare tire.
He's always carrying a spare tire, my friend. He's always carrying a spare tire.
Yeah, well, this time he's carrying a couple of spare tires. Well, at least from what I can see. Now maybe it's a bad camera angle. Who knows? But I would not be surprised if I don't think he's going to be 270. I think he's going to be a bit more than 270.
Well, give me a prediction. What's he going to weigh?
Well, his trainer says 290, so I'm saying 290. I see no reason to argue with his trainer.
Oh, Lord. Come on.
So the scale is the final authority, so we'll know in a few days what the weight is.
Come on, brother. That's 270. Like you looks the same as last time. Might be 265. Might be 265. You're telling me that guy looks like 290. You're telling me that guy looks bigger than he did last time.
What I'm saying is, from the angle that I'm looking at him from, okay, he looks bigger than he looked in the last fight. Yes. I'm looking at a full body. Well, I was looking at a full body shot and looking at his profile, okay? And from the side, it seems like the gut is sticking out a little bit.
Okay. So let's have a look at the poll before we move on and start making picks. Okay. So the poll says, who wins? Deontay Wilder, 33%. Tyson Fury, 67%. 67%. Yeah, it's 1/3 Deontay Wilder, 2/3 Tyson Fury. Okay. So let us move on. Tyson Fury there. Fight doctor says he looks like 290. We should have a bet, you and I. We should have a 5-pound bet, you and I.
You're picking Wilder?
No, I say he's in the 270s. You say he's in the 290s. We should bet on that.
Okay.
You down?
I'm down.
£5. £5 bet. It's a £5 bet. Let me write it in the chat.
So let's do it this way.
Yeah.
If he's closer to 290, I win. If he's closer to 270, you win.
Yes. Yes. I like that. I like that. Oh damn, I might lose. I might lose that bet, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. What are we looking at there? Where's the pound sign? Why is there no pound sign on my computer? Why is there no pound sign? Oh, let me just write it. £5. 5 POUNDS. I'm sure there is, but I just can't see it right about now. £5 bet. £5 bet, and we know what the bet is. Whoever's closer. £5 bet. Whoever's closer to the real thing. Whoever's closer to the figure wins. Tyson Fury, Ice. Yeah, exactly. So whoever's closer wins. Yeah, I say is in the 270s. You say is in the 290s. Whoever wins, whoever's get the closer wins. Okay, I like that. 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 There is Tyson Fury, people. There is Tyson Fury. Okay, where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Okay, so I think it's time for us to start picking some people. I think it's time to start picking some people. Not much is going on over there at all. So let's go on over here. Let's come on over here. Let's bring this thing up. Let's stop sharing that. And start sharing this. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay, so let's see if you can see what I can see. Okay, Fury versus Wilder. We've already had the picks for that, and the people have made their decision. I think I've closed down that poll. Yeah, there we are. There's the poll. Can I click on that? Let's have a look. Can I click on that? No, that's a shame. It would be nice to be able to click on that, but okay. So that's done. We've made our picks there. Let's move along. View fight info. Where is it? Okay. Okay. Hellenius versus Kawanaki. Looking nice up on the screen there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So Hellenius versus Kawanaki, the fight doctor. Let's have it. Let's be having you. What's your pick?
I'm going Kawanaki.
Okay, I like that. I like that you went Kawanaki. I'm going Hellenius. Hellenius to smack him up like he smacked him up last time, only better. Only better. Hellenius is in camp with your boy Deontay Wilder. You know that, yeah?
I'm aware.
Okay, so yeah, he's getting some sparring there. Good sparring. Theoretically, I don't know. Yeah, theoretically, else he wouldn't be there. He'd leave. So I'm going Hellenius. I think he stopped him. What round? Was it the 5th round last time? I can't really remember. But yeah, it was around the 5th round. Something like that. But I think he's going to smash him. Yeah, around that time. Around 5. I'll go 5. I'll go 6. I might go 7. Either way, he's going to win. Does he win by KO again? Yeah, I think he does. He's going to smash him up. He's going to smash him in the body as well. Expect some liver shots, fight doctor. Expect some liver shots.
Body punches count.
Yeah. Hellenius by mid-fight KO. Don't be surprised if it's a body shot. Okay. So don't be surprised if it's a body shot. All right. So let us move on. That's that. How do I get out of that? Press back. Yeah. Okay. Don't take me too far out the loop. Okay. Looking for the. Okay. There it is. 10-round contest. Efe Ajagba versus Sanchez, the Cuban. Nigeria versus Cuba. Nigeria versus Cuba fight, doctor.
I'm trying to remember if I've ever seen Sanchez fight before.
Okay, he's a Cuban guy, kind of a
But
boxer.
I'll be honest, I've never really been impressed by Ajagba. And if the Cuban guy is true to his Cuban roots, then I probably see him outboxing Ajagba.
Yeah, that's a lot of people expecting him. Sanchez. A lot of people are expecting Sanchez to out Cuban Ajagba. Out Cuban Ajagba. Me personally, for the division, I like Ajagba's big right. Is it a big right or a big left? I like his big right. That last knockout in his last fight there, that was something special. That was really something special. So I'm going for, even though Sanchez is the better boxer, I'm going for, I hope, Ajagba wins. We like that big right up in the heavyweight division. What's this year? I see Helenius winning. He needs to weather the early storm, though. Yes. What's this? Sanchez cleans up and stops Ajagba late. Yeah, very possible. Very probable. That's a lot of people's picks. I just hope Ajagba comes through because I like that big right. It's very exciting, more so than Sanchez. But yeah, Sanchez is the favorite, I think, for many. But I hope Ajagba wins. That's what I'm saying. Whoa! Big breaking news over here on the Rafael Dawkins Combat Radio. Mauricio Sauliman was saying that he was gonna. Let me drop that for a second because it's not pertinent right about now. Mauricio Sauliman was saying that he was gonna release a statement about the heavyweight division, the WBC heavyweight division. He said he was gonna do it today. He said that yesterday. He said he was gonna. Yeah, the link's pinned, my friend. The link's pinned. The link's pinned in there. Just go to the top of YouTube. You'll see the link right there. So yeah, and apparently, Mauricio Sauliman has finally ordered that Dillian Whyte, the WBC, is the WBC mandatory fighter. Fight, doctor. How you feel about that?
It's about time.
It's about time.
It's about time. The WBC, my second favorite sanctioning organization behind the WBA.
Okay.
It's about time.
All right.
And I don't know. Some days the WBC is my favorite. It just depends. Depends on who's corrupt who's more corrupt that day.
Okay. Let's try and bring up some. Oh, hold on. Hold tight. It's gonna bring up some. Bring up the graphic here. Wow. Tyson Fury versus ordered to fight. Wow. Easy with that noise there. Fight, doctor, please. Where is it? Dillian Whyte could finally next. Tyson. Yeah, okay. Let's bring this up. Let's bring up this graphic. This is great news. Thank you, the Bronze Plumber, for bringing this to our attention. Over here, it's crazy how much news. It's crazy how much news gets broken over here when we are live. It's mad. Let's get the graphic up. Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. Winner ordered to fight Dillian Whyte by the WBC as Alexander Usyk prepares for Anthony Joshua rematch. Well, forget about that second bit. We already know about the rematch. We're focused on the Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. Winner ordered to fight Dillian Whyte by WBC. Oh, wow.
Well, I think this was a no-brainer. I mean, so Joshua and Usyk are, of course, obligated to face each other in the rematch.
Yeah.
So order this mandatory, get it out the way, and then, fall of 2022, the winner of this fight can fight the winner of Usyk and Joshua. So it's a no-brainer. Makes sense.
Makes sense. It's great. Let me just talk to Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy. This restream thing, it don't seem to work too well with mobiles. It's very choppy, yeah? So if you get on your home computer or your laptop, then that would be far better. That's far better for sound quality purposes. Okay, my friend. Get on your laptop or your home computer. Okay. Wallin is a tough fight. Yep, Wallin is a tough fight. But I'm every confidence with Harold Knight. We got Xavier Miller as Dillian Whyte's head coach, and they have bolstered that with Harold Knight, ex-boxer himself, highly accomplished boxer himself, talented boxer himself, who went on to be one of Lennox Lewis's coaching team. So I think them two, between Xavier and Harold Knight and Dillian Whyte, I think we got a winning combination there. Now we should all expect Wallin to KO Whyte. Should cancel KO. Why would you expect that? That's crazy. Why would you expect that? I'm not expecting that.
Listen, that chin has been broken, okay?
I mentioned that at the start of the stream. I didn't notice that, mate. Sorry. Didn't notice that. Really didn't notice that. Damn. My bad. What are you saying, Fight Doctor?
That chin has been broken.
Whose chin?
Dillian Whyte's chin has been broken.
Oh, okay. Broken chin. Okay.
That knockout at the hands of Povetkin was vicious.
The knockout of Povetkin. So his chin's broken now. Okay. Well, let's see if Wallin can test that chin then, or let's see if Wallin gets knocked out. Let's see what happens. What's the naysayers? We got the good news immediately hit by the naysayers. My hotel and my tickets and hotel are booked for the Wallin versus Whyte fight. Whyte versus Wallin. Well, that's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. I'm gonna have to make up a Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio kind of mic. Just put some kind of lettering around it, give it to you, and hey, to get in there, send you a fake press pass. Get the roving reporter. You can be the roving reporter for the day. What's going on here? Bronze Plumber Whyte should fight Wallin. The Bronze Plumber Whyte should fight Wallin, in my opinion, if he does what Breezel did and just waited on the sideline till he gets his shot. It would be disappointing for the fans. I think Whyte could pull out, but Whyte's not going to pull out. Whyte's fully confident in beating the guy. So Whyte ain't pulling out. And I don't think, well, if he wants to pull out, he can pull out, but I don't think he will. But if he does, then so be it. Might be sensible, but I don't think so, because, he still wants to fight. He's not just going to wait. He's just going to wait around. That don't make no sense to wait around. Don't make no sense at all. You want to stay primed. Dillian Whyte confirmed as challenger for winner of Tyson Fury's third fight against Deontay Wilder. As a matter of fact, well, why don't we have a poll? Why don't we do a poll? Should Dillian Whyte pull out? That's right to hear.
I think most definitely. If Dillian Whyte has learned from recent history, he should sit this one out and just wait for the winner of Saturday's fight.
Should Dillian Whyte pull out of the Wallin fight? Question mark. Yes or no? It's very simple. Boom. Okay. In a few seconds, it will be out there, up there. Takes about 10 seconds, is it? 6, 7. Yeah, it takes about 10 seconds to appear. And now it has appeared. So the poll reads, should Dillian Whyte pull out of the Wallin fight? So everybody get your votes in there. Try and get Xavier back on the show. He's got Yusuf. Yeah, I'm due to give him a call. Give him a message. I'm due to give him a call. There's lots to talk about. So yeah, I will be giving him a call. Last time Whyte, what does he say? Last time Whyte had a mandatory, he got the false PD. Oh Lord, the false PD test. Next time he got Povetkin. Third time lucky. I like that. I like optimism. I like that. Third time lucky. I hope they don't fake PD him again. What's this? Wallin should be tricky for sure, but don't think he poses much of a knockout threat. Hopefully, Whyte can gun him down. That's the same way I see it. I agree with Fight Doctor. Whyte seems to get hurt in most of his fights. Uh-oh. He should not pull out. Wallin's a southpaw, which will prime him for fury if he gets through it. Prime him. Yeah. Not that Fury's a southpaw, but Fury's a switch hitter. Too true. Just based on the Breezel fight, he couldn't put a dent in that cat. And he was exhausted for most of it. Talking about Wallin's punch power. Obviously, every heavyweight's got a bit of power, or a certain amount of power, but I don't see Wallin kind of, taking his lid off. Don't see that. I don't see that. Hey, anything's possible. I don't see that. What's going on here? Wilder confirmed as challenger for the winner of Tyson Fury. Breaking news over here on the Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. Breaking news. Okay. That's what it is. Okay, let's carry on. Let's continue. What is it? Times flew by. So let's just get these picks done and out of the way. Hold on. Let me take a sip of my drink. What's in my cup? Oh, by the way, I had a very I should have shared with you earlier on for dinner. I had, just prior to the show, I had a nice fat piece of cod, and I had some Mexican beans. Why am I lying? It was baked beans. I just tried to jazz it up a bit. Let's be honest, it was baked beans.
No Mexican beef?
It wasn't no Mexican beef. It wasn't no Mexican beans. I tried to jazz it up. I put some salsa sauce on it, I jazzed it up a little bit, but it was standard baked beans. Tried to jazz it up, but it ain't good. Let's not lie. Let's be honest. Let's keep it 100. And and I put some hummus. I put some Greek hummus on the top of the cod. And let me tell you something. The thing tasted delightful. High protein. As men, you have to make sure you're getting your good fats. Make sure you're getting your omega-3 fats. Make sure you're getting your extra virgin olive oil. And what else? Yeah, fats in the hummus. And you say, well, Raph, why was there so much fat? Well, a lot of people don't know that fats in the human male, good fats, they actually increase. They're good for increasing your testosterone count. That's some free nutritional tips and advice right here on the Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. Okay.
Say, avocados qualify as good fats, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Good. Avocados. Well, avocados is real good. But yeah, get the fats in. A lot of people don't realize the benefits of the good fats in the male diet. Increases your testosterone, baby. Yeah, and so, get it in you. Get it all up in you. Bronze Plumber Fury wants no smoke with Wallin. Don't want no more smoke with Wallin. Beans on toast. Beans on toast is, you know what beans on toast is? It's basic, but you got the protein in the beans. You got the carbs in the bread. You know what? Beans and toast. If you're a poor man, beans on toast ain't too bad at all. It ain't too bad. Nutritionally, it's not the worst. So if you're on a tight budget, hey, go with the beans on toast sometime. Me personally, it's just tasteless. Ain't no taste in that for me. But if you're talking about cod, if you're talking about baked beans, you add your own spices too. You add your garlic to it. You add your red onions. I forgot about that. The garlic and the red onions. And then the seasoning on top of that. And then the hummus on top of the cod. Dang. Hey, you know the real good thing about it is those 2 fat pieces. So the other piece goes in the fridge. I got that to look forward to probably for lunch tomorrow. Okay. So let's do our picks now. Let's run through our picks. Let's get rid of that. What we sharing? Let me share this. Share screen. Boom. Oh, I'm not suggesting that Tony is a poor man, by the way. I just said if you're a poor man. What I meant to say was if you're on a tight budget. If you're on a tight budget, beans on toast, hey, nutritionally, it is not the worst. Okay, so we've already done that. I'm going with, I think Sanchez is probably going to outbox him, but I want a Jagbutt to win. I want that right hand, spectacular right hand, but it's going to be a hard task against Sanchez. Okay, let us press on. Who else is there? Oh, J-Rock. J-Rock's fighting. Some cat called Hernandez. I don't know this cat Hernandez. I can't remember who he is, and I'm not going to look him up. J-Rock's been out of the ring for what? Over 18 months? Looks like he lost himself. The question is he going to find himself? I don't really want to say too much. J-Rock Williams would be the favorite, but I'm not sure about this Sanchez Hernandez kid. And I ain't got time to look him up. The fight doctor, what you saying?
Yeah, I don't know who this guy is, so I can't make a pick here.
Can't make a pick. Beans on toast is okay. It's okay. Needs butter on the toast, though. Yeah, I said so. Give it a bit of flavor. Beans on toast always been flavorless for me. It's not one of my things. Whenever I have beans, I like to chop up some red onion. That's a given. Red onion is in the pan. That gets cooked first. Then the beans on top of that. Then I put some of my Caribbean seasoning on top of that. Always tastes fire. Talking got fired for serving beans on toast to Rafi. Yeah, I was being a bit rash. He came back the next week. I got him back in the next week. He was a bit harsh of me. Worcester sauce, absolutely. Worcester sauce in the beans, that's going to jazz it up. Never tried that recipe. Which recipe? The Worcester sauce on the beans or the hummus on the cod? Hummus on the cod. Okay. So let us move on. What's going on? Berlanga versus Corsaires. Corsaires appears to be a man from Argentina. That's the Argentinian flag. Don't know too much about him, but he's 28-1-1. I got Berlanga stopping him like he stopped everyone else. The fight doctor.
In this fight, I don't know this guy.
Okay.
So I can't make a pick.
Yeah, I don't
know.
But
I think Berlanga is the favorite here.
Berlanga is going to be the favorite there to do what he do. And you probably don't know these cats over here from the UK, but I'm going to give a little pick. I'm going to leave a little pick. What's going on there? Let's bring that down. bring this up. Okay, so 12-round contest at super welterweight. Sees what's this cat's first name again? What's his name? First name Smith. What's Smith's first name? Callum Smith's brother. Somebody will know in the chat. It's Smith versus Fowler. Anthony Fowler. I don't know. Smith's the more experienced of the two, but I can see Fowler coming through. What we're looking at almost double the fights. Well, yeah, double the fights for Smith than Fowler. Only 3 years younger. 5'11" versus 5'9". Orthodox versus orthodox. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go with the upset, and I'm going to go with Anthony Fowler to beat beefy Liam Beefy Smith. Liam Beefy Smith. Silver Fox. Yeah, he's looking more silver by the day. I'm going with Fowler over Fox. You don't know these cats. The poll says, should Dillian Whyte pull out of the Wallin fight? 33, but 1/3 of people said yes. 67%, 2/3 say no. Okay, that's fairly clear and decisive. Okay, have you taken a pick? You're taking a pick at this one fight, Doctor?
Fowler.
Okay. So both going with Fowler. That's on the weekend. That's on, what is that? The Zone? Is that the Zone? What is that? Is that the Zone? Where's the info? Where's the intel? Yeah, I know it's with the Zone. It's got to be with the Zone. The Zone did. I remember the press conference. Eddie was there. Yeah, it's a the Zone thing. Okay, let's bring that down. Should be a decent fight. I think it's too big of a step for Fowler, though. Oh, okay. So, Beefy, we got to vote for Beefy. That's good. As a matter of fact, let's do a quick poll. Let's do a quick poll on that one. Who wins? Question mark. Beefy Smith or Beefy Smith Fowler. Okay. I'm going to time this time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 10 seconds exactly, just as I surmised. Okay, it takes 10 seconds for the poll to show. The poll is now showing. If you'd all be decent enough to take the poll, do the poll. Okay, I like the timing of this shiznix. Everybody do the poll now if you would be so kind. What was I doing? What else was I doing? Okay, so the press conference has finished. Press conference is finished now, but on that page, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to watch the press conference after this. Okay, I don't even know if I'm showing it. Let me share it. Let me not be selfish. And share it. Okay, so folks, hold on. No, I don't want to share it like that. Yeah, I want to share it like that. Okay, folks. So we have come to the end of the show, but not quite yet. Fury just ripped Wilder's shreds. Oh Lord, I'm gonna watch it after this. I must say, the bronze bomber's looking fresh to death. Looking in the red bench, the tracksuit top. The red theme's looking fresh to death, but just got ripped to shreds. OMG. Take the vote, everybody. Let me have a look at the vote. Take the vote, everybody. We ain't done yet. We ain't done yet. But Fight Doctor. Good to have you. Good for you to jump on yet again, once again. Started getting tasty and they pulled the plug. Oh Lord. The Fight Doctor, your final thoughts. Good to have you. Your final thoughts.
Thank you, sir, for having me. It's always nice to join the ranks of the Anthony Joshua cheerleading contingent and chop it up. Thank you. So I'm looking forward to the weigh-in. I'm looking forward to the fight. Curious to see what what Fury will look like on the scale. And
we have a bet. Remember, we have a bet.
Yes, and listen, Deontay Wilder by knockout between rounds 7 and 9 is paying out some really good odds. Some really good odds. I'm almost tempted. So Deontay Wilder is paying. All right, so Deontay Wilder to win from rounds 7 to 9 is paying out a plus 1,200.
So that's good.
That's a very tempting proposition. Very tempting.
Yeah, if I remember, I always say I'm gonna bet and then I forget to do it. But if I remember, I'm gonna put a little bet on for Wilder via KO. Do I think that's gonna happen? Absolutely not. But the odds are good. So what have I got to lose? Maybe a $5. Maybe a $5. Put a $5 on it.
The man has a puncher's chance. No question about that. So
he's got a puncher's chance. He's got a puncher's chance. I don't think
he may have an unmotivated opponent in front of him. We'll see.
We gon' see. Fight Doctor, thanks for jumping on. Speak to you again. Speak to you again real soon. Real soon.
Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
Okay, and that was the Fight Doctor. It was kind enough to join us. Okay, people, we got a poll up for those who just returned at the end of the press conference. So take a vote. I'm trying to do something. I can't remember what the hell it is I'm trying to do. I think I'm going to drop that down. Oh, yeah. I know what I want to do. I want to move this on just a little bit. I want to move that on just a little bit. Okay. So, apparently, just as the press conference was getting tasty with Fury ripping. Oh, he's drinking the water. Fury's drinking the water. With Fury starting to rip into Wilder. I pulled the damn plug. Aaron said no face off. Damn, Aaron bottled it. Cheers, Biz. Great show. So, we brought back the old school beat. Wilder 2 wins. What was this? Wilder 2 wins away from undisputed. Yeah, he could have had it earlier. He bottled it. It was a bottle job. It's 40 mil. There was 2 sets of 40 mil from the zone. He took 40 mil for 2 fights with Fury, the second one and the third one, and left 40 mil under the table. OMG. Complete and utter madness. Okay, I think we've got a lot done today. It's been a nice show. Got it in at the 1 hour 34 minutes mark. That's good for me. I got a couple things to do. Okay, so that's great. Thank you to everyone. Jay Blues, the Fight Doctor. Let me just kill that stuff right there. Let's stop that. The Fight Doctor, everyone who came in. What's this? Wilder said, I'm a king. And Fury said, you didn't look like one when you were getting your face punched in the corner. OMG. Okay. It's Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. It's the like. It's the subscribe. It's the comments. It's the shares. And it is the hitting the bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications. And don't forget about the live show. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. It's the Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. And we are out. Blessed.